Morning. My name is Audrey. I'm from Oklahoma. Thank you for watching my replay. If you don't watch it live, I really appreciate it. And I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel and activate that little bell that you get notified when I go live. So I really appreciate it. I usually go live at the same time on TikTok. So if I don't look directly at you, you know maybe why. I have my phone right in front of me. You can just sort of move it a little bit back that it doesn't bother you guys. I'm going to talk about starting your own online business and being able to earn an extra income online so that you can finally make those dreams come true. Hey, Patty, also streaming live on YouTube. We'll see if anybody shows up. It's Friday morning. I'm super excited. Sorry I'm a little bit late. Thank you. When you usually get ready to go live on YouTube, there's always this delay to get everything up and running. And sometimes I have an archaic computer that came out of Noah's Ark still that's really slow. I really need a new desktop, but that's not a priority right now. So that's that. I'm super excited that it's Friday. Um, I decided today I'm going to talk again about how to fully automate your business because I know there's a lot of people that don't understand it. If you have a business already, you know what this is about, right? But my target audience is mostly people that want to make an extra income, that want that lifestyle that they deserve, they want that lifeline. And I know what the lifeline means. That's what I felt like when I was stuck working in the same job for 8 to 10 hours a day and just became so tired. I was stressed out all the time. You lay awake at night. Hey, Deborah, how are you, my friend? Love Deborah. Mwah. You, Patty, too. Mwah. I don't. Good. So I don't know the kiss her, right? I'm a hugger. I'm from South Africa. Um, Typically, there people, everybody kiss hello, like the French on both cheeks. I'm not a kisser, so I converted to hugging. I would like take a step back and say, "Oh, let me hug." But I know some people don't like hugging either. So but I don't care anymore. I am who I am. If I walk up to you, I'll give you a hug, and that is because I think you're special, and that's just my way, right? So I want to talk to you about. I listened to Tony Robbins this morning to get inspired. That guy is unbelievable. He was talking about happiness, right? Well, he talked for a long time, but that was me. I was so unhappy, and he pretty much say that there's two things that can make you happy. Yeah, I love him too. That will make you happy in life. Two things. He said you have to grow and you have to give. And that is why he said he coached so many people that have pretty much everything, right? By anybody's standards. They have a lot of fame. They have a lot of money. They just have everything. Good friends, people that love them, and they're still unhappy. And he told us about this one person. It's a woman. She was really, really unhappy. And he said, "Well, I can help her. I already know what's wrong." So he talked to her and he said to her, "Well," and she apparently used excuses for hours, saying, "Well, I know I should be happy, but I'm not happy," right? And he kept pushing her, finding out why. We all have our whys. And she said, "Well, I always thought that I would be married by now, have 3 children, and have this awesome life." And she wasn't married, didn't have children. And he said to her, "Why is that so important to you?" Right? He wanted to find out. And she said, "Well, I know." Oh, Tony told her, "Well, why don't you adopt children?" And she goes, "No, no, no, it has to be my own children." And she was kind of past that time already, right? And he said to her, "Well, why? Should it be your own blood children?" And she goes, "Well, if it's my own children, they will love me unconditionally. And right there, he knew what it was. She wanted to be loved unconditionally, and she had what we call a blueprint for her life, right? That blueprint that we all have in here, that we have of what our life should be. And if we do not have those things, that blueprint of what our life should be, we become extremely unhappy. And then you typically have like two ways of expressing unhappiness. Now, sometimes people can't change their circumstances, right? I journey to six figures if, let's use an extreme example. He used the example of Akeem. I forgot what his last name was. He wanted a professional basketball player. And then he was on his way there, and then he got a stroke, and then he ended up in a wheelchair. So his blueprint was he wanted to be successful playing as basketball player. So in that case, you cannot change the circumstances, right? It's the same if you are overweight and you know you want to be thinner, you can follow a program, eat right, blah blah blah. That's what's in your power, right? So you can either blame somebody, never do that because it doesn't get you anywhere. It just doesn't. You know, if you blame somebody, your circumstances still doesn't change. So it's a wasted effort. And resentment is the same thing. If you resent other people for having what you don't have, right? It just costs you. That person doesn't even know it. You still in the same circumstances. So it doesn't work, right? So three choices. You can blame somebody, that never works. You can change your circumstances, you know, if it's within your reach. If you're not making enough money, you have to find something that does, right? Um, or you can change your blueprint. So for her, it was changing her blueprint. And once she realized that adoptive children can also love her unconditionally, it changed her life. But we're so become so fixated on what our blueprint is that we focus on that. And when we don't have it, we become so unhappy and are so unfulfilled, right? And I know that was me. I had this idea in my mind of where I should have been, and I became extremely unhappy. I was sitting in my job for 10 hours a day, and at the end of the 2 weeks, when I got paid, I still didn't have enough. And at some point, I said to myself, is this it? Is this it now? Right? So in my case, I could change my circumstances. And that is when I knew I had to be smart about it. Getting a second job is not the answer. Finding something that you can work way less hours and generate more of an income is the answer. But where do you find something like that? That's just pie in the sky for most people, right? And that's when I discovered my blueprints. We have 4 blueprints. That you have a choice of what you need to invest. Because in my case, I need to grow as well, right? Because I was stuck doing the same thing, the same job. If I changed jobs, it was in the same field. So I just temporarily shifted the problem from one place to another. That's it. You have to learn more skills. You have to grow as a person. If you're unhappy, 2 things will make you happy: growing and giving, and preferably do both. But I knew for me, it was definitely both. I needed to grow, learn more skills. I needed to go in a completely different direction. Hi, Phyllis, because where I wasn't making me happy. I couldn't learn new skills there. I couldn't develop as a person. And so I knew And I knew I needed to start giving more. And I'm not just talking money. You can give a lot of yourself, your time, um, a lot of things, right? Even if you, instead of if you were crabby when you go out and things don't go your way and you act up or act out, change that, right? Start giving. So that's when I came, as I said, across our blueprints, and I knew um, for a small investment, I could learn the skills to go in a completely different direction in life, completely. And at that point, I knew I wanted to work less hours because I was getting tired and just stressed out all the time. I became this crabby person, unhappy because I wasn't growing, I wasn't giving, I was just stuck. And I kept thinking, well, if I changed the job, the circumstances would be better at that job. So I changed jobs often, and let me tell you that. And it just didn't work. And for some people, it takes years to realize what the hell is going on here. For me, it was like that. Because I kept working harder, trying harder. And in the process, you lose 90% of who you are. And I changed into this different person, crabby, unhappy, blaming, and to a certain extent. And I said, enough is enough. I want a different life. So what do I need to do to get there? What is it? I need to be able to bridge the gap from where I was here to where I want to be. I'm going to take a sip of coffee here. Thanks for all the likes. Let me just take a sip of coffee here. I need some coffee in the morning. I love my coffee. I live for my coffee in the morning. I look forward to it. The night before when I go to bed, I'm like, cool. I get to get up the next day and have some coffee. That's how it is for me. Cheers. So we just show you how to bridge the gap for where I was. I literally needed. You have the same mug? Awesome. Yeah, this is the double walled cups for cappuccinos or coffee, right? It keeps it warm for longer. I hate cold coffee. I know a lot of people like the cold coffee drinks. I cannot stand it. It smells differently, cold coffee to me. I hear you, Tinkalicious. Splash of whiskey. Cheers. Oh, goodness. That will make me real happy in the morning. I love that. I love it. I love it when people participate and share. I love it. So let me show you how to bridge the gap from where you are right now to where you want to be. And these little red numbers, if any of these are you that you're looking for, right? Drop that in the comments for me. Yeah, whiskey makes everything better. I hear you. I'm more of a beer drinker, to be honest. I can't do hard liquor. I've never liked it. I don't do brandy or whiskey or gin or vodka or any of that. I'm a simple gal. I like beer. And I splash a little bit with, we're probably not supposed to say the name, but it's an organic beer and a light beer. And I put a bunch of ice in it, so I know I'm killing the beer, but I typically don't drink a lot, so strong stuff can make me real tipsy real quickly, so I put a lot of ice in it. But this shows you how to bridge the gap, right? And these numbers are the things that I was looking for. I wanted to change those. So number one was I wanted to work less hours. 8 to 10 hours was just too much for me. I wanted to. And with our blueprints, we teach you how to work a 2 to 3 hour workflow. And I can explain to you exactly what you need to do in those 2 to 3 hours. Let me know if you want to know. I'll share it with you. So that was the first thing, so that I can spend more time with my family, my friends, just reconnecting. If you live for your job, how many times have you said to your friends, no, I can't go out tonight. I'm too tired, meaning too stressed, overworked, weekends. You kind of want to recharge your batteries. You just don't have it in you anymore. And eventually those friends stop calling, right? So I needed to change that. I wanted to reconnect with family and friends. So that's number one. Number two, I did not want to spend a lot of time on the technical part of my business. I didn't even know what I needed to do to start an online business. All I knew is I don't have the tech skills to build websites, funnels, all of that stuff. Hey there. I just didn't want to do it. And with our business, it's pre-built and a done for you business. So we show you literally how to copy a link and paste it in your marketing platform. We show you all of that. So that was a huge deal for me. I didn't want to spend all that time before I could start earning money. I don't want to do it. We teach you how to do it. Once you have purchased one of our programs, we most certainly show you how to do it. But we're all about you launching your business and getting to profit mode within 7 days. That's what we're about. And then number 3, I wanted to have control over my income. I wanted to make 100% profit, and I wanted to get paid what I was worth. Now, that is important because where you're working right now, you are not getting paid what you're worth. If you are, you're that 0.0000001%, right? Most people do not get paid what they're worth. And I wanted to have control over it 100%. And with our blueprints, you make 100% profit paid directly into your bank account the moment you make a sale. Not every week, not every 2 weeks, not once a month, every day. And that was huge to me. The moment you make a sale, you get the money in your bank account. So if you make a $900 sale today, your income is $900. If you make 2, it's $1,800. If you make 3, it is I can't even think tomorrow. I can't. I'm sorry. That's kind of scary, right? But I wanted 100% control, and this is what you get. There is no cap on what you can earn. You can earn a combination of the 4 of our programs. Because if you purchase our Legacy Builder program, which is the $900 one, you own all 4 of them. So you can have a combination of earnings that day. So it's very simple. I always have to do a disclosure on my live so that people know that I've made the disclosure. No false income claims here. If you learn the skills in our program, if you follow the step-by-step training, if you are coachable, and if you show up consistently in your business every single day, there is no reason why you will not be successful. That is the disclaimer. And that is how simple it is. The disclaimer is also the recipe for your success. How about that? Hi, Daily Pay to Retire, Krista. That is the recipe. So 100% control. No monthly expenses. That is number 4. I can't even read my own handwriting. I wanted to make it a little bit better to read. So if at any point you see this and you want to change one of these, drop that number in the comments for me because I would love to see it. Hi, Ernie, Stephanie, how are you? Because no monthly expenses is important. If you want to make an extra income, the last thing you want to do after you've made your investment in yourself is spending more fees every month. You're already paying the Schmidt load of stuff, right? You pay your electricity, you pay water, you pay your mortgage, rent, car payments, gas money to get to work, coffee in the morning because you're going to work, lunch because you're at work. That's a lot of money. The average American spend $5,000 a year on gas, and that's an average. It can be a lot more. And then nobody incorporated your coffee in the morning to be able to function, and breakfast or lunch. That's expensive. So we don't have any monthly expenses, and we show you how to run your business with 0 cost. Yeah, you use social media for free. I've seen people pay money for ads for the business. And when you do that, any coach will tell you you would have to have at least $5 to $10 a day to spend on ads to be successful, right? And I have seen many people's report in a month when they submit it to their coach to see, what they're doing, where they can improve. And I've seen the expenses, right? $5 to $10 a day. That's like $300, you know, um, a month. And then I look at their income at the bottom and it showed zero. So you're throwing money at ads, but nothing is coming in. So we show you how to do it for free, utilizing social media. And that is a huge, huge deal. So I didn't want to spend more money because I had enough to spend every month. So that's number 4. And number 5, guys, while you're stopping by, double tap the screen for some likes. I would appreciate it if you would follow me. That would be great. And if you like what you see here, go to my profile, drop in your email, and you can get our blueprint to check out. You can also get my free guide on how to make 10K in 30 days. So I would love for you to do that. Or you can just go to blueprinteveryday.com, take you to the same place. Thank you so much. Here you have a fully automated business is number 5. And I'm going to show you how you can have a fully automated business or a passive income, right? People always try and promote a passive income as you don't have to do a damn thing. It doesn't work like that. But I'll show you how the automations work to work for you when you are not. And that is a huge deal. And rejection-free business. You don't have to chase down anybody, like make that sales calls. You don't have to follow up with anybody. You don't have to DM anybody. You don't have any returns, inventory. You don't do shipping, none of it. So that was important to me because I wanted to work about 2 to 3 hours a day. I didn't want to deal with all these loose stuff in your business. You have to do this, you have to do this, you have to do this. It's crazy. I wanted clear direction of what I needed to do day to day to generate an income. And we show you that too. It's freaking awesome. I love it. So now I know exactly what I needed to do every day. So this is how you can bridge the gap from where you are here to where you want to go. And if you are looking for all of these things, then drop a 6 in the comments. Then I know, because this helps me greatly in how I present my business to you. Because I want to know what people are looking for, right? So let me know which one is mostly applicable to you. And if all of them are, drop a 6. That would be awesome. Then I would know. For me, it was number 6. I needed all of this to change my life, to grow, to give. Because the moment you purchase one of our programs, you realize, maybe not initially, but once you're in the program, once you see the 23,000 other members in our digital growth community that you become part of when you purchase one of our programs, you see that this changed their lives, right? They wanted a lifeline, just like I was looking for a lifeline. I was just going nowhere. You just move the problem around if you change jobs because you're unhappy. You just feel unhappy, right? You don't make enough money. You're not valued at work. You're not getting paid what you were. So you change jobs thinking the next job would be better. And then the next job is the same sometimes or worse. And that's when I realized I needed to change direction. And we give you the vehicle to get there. Just like you go to work, right? To get there, you have to get into your car, you have to start it, you have to leave, right? Now, this is the vehicle that we give you to change your life, change direction, give you a way, an out, that lifeline that you've been looking for. I'm telling you, it's great. I have to admit, when I started this, as I said, I was looking for a lifeline. I was really unhappy in what I was doing. And since I've started my own business, it changed my approach to life. It changed my mental state. I'm a happier person. I'm me again. I can't remember when I really laughed when I was working. And if it was kind of forced and it was over. And I hated getting up in the morning because I was always tired because I slept like crap because you're so stressed out. You're already worried about the next day's stuff that you needed to do. So our business is fully automated. And let me explain to you how that works, because if you don't have a business, you have no idea. I had no idea when I started, right? And it's this way. I'm gonna move a little. Okay. This is how it works. You pretty much have 3 pages. This way I can explain it. That is part of your website, and I'll get to that in a moment. So the first one is your landing page. And this is where you will land when you drop in your email here. This is the automations. When you hear people talk about your business is fully automated or you can earn a passive income, this is what we're talking about. And this we built for you, by the way. That's why you don't have to build this. We have a done for you pre-built business. So the moment you drop in your email, you just get a landing page that says, if you want to start your own online business and to get the free blueprint on how we do it, and we have a free guide for you, how to make 10K in 30 days. You'll drop in your email, right? Because this is the most important part of your business. And I'll also tell you why in a moment. So you drop in your email and you collect email addresses. And the reason why you do that, hi, Seti, how are you? The reason why you do that is because you're building your email list. Because 80% of your sales in your business comes from your email list. So you see how important that is. Plus, you own this email list. Social media platforms comes and goes. Who even uses MySpace anymore? That was a social media platform. And there, I'm pretty sure there was a lot of others that I don't even know about or don't remember. But this you own. So you always stay in contact with your customers. Always. Then on the second page is the thank you page that you move to. It's a process. It takes you literally on a journey. And that thank you page is a short little video to thank you for the trust that you've placed in me to put your email in to go check out our business model. Oh, I love this. You can earn daily, make 100% profit, working 2 to 3 hours a day. I just love it. So that is the second page. It's a thank you page with a short little video. And then the third page in your automations is the video page. Now that one is an actual video that tells you about our fully automated business that works for you 24/7, and it just walks you through the process. Now both of these pages takes you to my website. Now this whole process is fully automated and we build it for you. And that is the great part about our business. It's pre-built. So you don't have to spend any time doing this. This is pretty much 3 pages, and that's why we call this a sales funnel, right? It's various stages from the moment you drop in your email, when you go here, it takes you on a journey about what our business are, what we're doing, how you can get started, how you can set it up. Looking at my TV behind me, it's sinking right now. how you can get started, set up, and this, once you connect this, because we build it for you, the website, everything. Once this is connected, you never have to touch this again. And that is what an automated business means. To equate it to something that you can maybe understand what I'm talking about, Hi Daily Pay with Mama Ray is Amazon, right? If you go to Amazon, and I go there weekly, I will put stuff in my cart as I think about it, and then when I'm ready to purchase, I purchase, right? The same with this. You go through this process, you get to my website, you check out all the different skill sets for each program, you decide which one is right for you. We also have payment plans, by the way, if you rather want to pay it off over a time period, which I totally get. That's why we incorporate it. We think of everything in our business. Um, so when you go to Amazon, you put the stuff in your cart, and at one point when you're ready, you purchase, right? The moment you purchase, it says thank you for your order, and it starts tracking it, right? Because that is physical products. But the principle is the same. If you purchase one of our programs, when you go to my website and you hit the purchase button, it will immediately deliver your product. That's the difference. But I don't do anything. The moment you purchase, it says, you will get an email saying, here is your product. I don't do that. I don't even know, until I get notified that I made a sale. But I don't see it from my website. I see it from a marketing platform. The same will work if you decide not to buy. Like the same with Amazon. When you go look at stuff and you don't decide to buy, they don't get a notification you're not buying. The same with me. So if you go to my website and you decide not to buy at that moment, I don't know it. So I don't hear the word no. I don't know that you've been there. None of it. The only time I do know is when you purchase, and I get notification of my payment. And that is the beautiful part about this business. And this is what we mean when we say you can earn a passive income. This works 24/7. So from the moment you drop in your email, and you will get an email from me immediately. I also don't have to do that. That system is also automated. When you purchase our program, with our program, you get 13 pre-written emails in your automations, already done. So literally, when I'm saying your business is done for you, that's what I mean. And this is what gives you the opportunity. Hi, Jen. This is why you can work 2 to 3 hours a day, because of this. Because you don't have to answer people's emails that drop in their email here. You don't have to physically send them here and there and there. All of this happens automatically. Hey, Grammy! All of this happens automatically, and that gives you your time back. Good to see you. So, I can also show you, now this is what will change your life. This is why people can work a lot less hours. So if you go to your 9 to 5, right, you have to sit there for 8 hours. You have to work. In this business, you can work 2 to 3 hours and have something work for you while you are not. If you don't work, right, unless you have PTO, but if you run out of PTO, so if you're not working, you don't get paid. Here, this system always works for you, which is huge. And then I can show you let me quickly show you what our 4 programs are about. I usually just touch on that because if you go to blueprinteveryday.com, you can see what the skill sets are for the different programs, and you can make an informed decision what is right for you. So I will just quickly explain to you how it works. You get to choose which one of these programs fit you. This $29 admin fee is, remember I said we built this for you, the whole business, the website, everything. That is just to cover our costs, which is ridiculously low. You can't in anywhere find somebody to build a website for you, the sales funnel, write the email sequence for you for $29. Nobody. And when you purchase one of our programs, you get access to our digital growth community for free. And we have 23,100 members today in our community, meaning 23,100 people has purchased one of these programs and it changed their lives. So these are our 4 programs. This is our most popular one for the simple reason with this one, you can, if you learn the skills to earn 900 a day, that comes to 6,300 a week. Yes, imagine that. Nobody makes it even in a month. Or $27,000 a month. Mind blowing. For 328,500 a year. So if you do this for 5 years, based off this program, and you only make 900 a day, of course you can make a lot more. Yeah, and of course you can make less too. But that's up to you. In 5 years' time, if you learn the skills to earn 900 a day, that comes to 328,500 a year times 5 will put you in excess of 1.6 million. So in 5 years' time, I mean, of course you can do it sooner. You can be a self-made millionaire, and that's what I'm aiming for. And in the process, I'm taking you guys with me, because every single week, I want to take at least 5 people with me on this journey, and I want you to surpass me. And I want to see your name in our community when you hit your 6 figures, when you hit your 7 figures. There's nothing as fulfilling as helping people achieve their hopes and dreams in life. And all I'm doing is giving you a way to bridge the gap from where you are now to where you want to go. And this is how we bridge the gap. So those are the 4 programs. Then you may wonder, well, what does a 2-hour workday looks like? And I'm going to show you, because so many people do not understand that concept. They think it's too good to be true, and I get it. I also thought that. But I was intrigued because I didn't want to work 8 to 10 hours anymore. So it was exhausting. Now, these 2 to 3 hours a day is to generate an income in your business. What you do the rest of the time, of course, is up to you, right? But this is what you absolutely need to do every single day. You will create 3 videos every day. Not when you feel like it. Every day. That will take you 15 minutes each. So that comes to 45 minutes. So 2 of those videos will be talking videos. You can either do educational video or a little bit of your story, a little bit how the program works, whatever you want to deliver in those 2 talking videos. And one of them will typically be a picture with some text on it, just with some information. But that's every single day. And then you will answer your calls to action. That is when you do answer any emails that you may get, or people commenting on your videos. So if you go to any of my videos and you comment ready for more information, or you want to check this out, I do that. So this takes me 15 minutes. So now we're on an hour, as you can see. And then we have what we call a copy and paste method of free ads to high traffic websites. Now, we give you more than 200 ads already written, and we give you more than 69 free websites. So you have that, literally copy and paste for 30 minutes. And that is typically when you start out in your business, right? When you do not have your 800 to 1,000 followers yet. This is what you do for 30 minutes. So we're an hour and a half. In the last 30 minutes, you will engage in the community. So for about 10 minutes of that 30 minutes, you will hop into the community. You will congratulate people on their sales. You answer some questions. That is why our community rocks. We're very interactive. We have a classroom in the community, resources, everything in there. And the last 20 minutes of that 30 minutes, you'll learn more skills because we have a live interactive training program, and I'll tell you about that. But this is your 2-hour workday. This is to generate an income in your business. So this is your non-negotiables to generate an income. In other words, to get paid. This is what you need to do every single day without falter if you want to be successful. This is what you need to do. You see how simple this is? This is how simple it is. And I think people don't understand that. And I sure as heck didn't. I didn't know. And that is very easy to do, right? And most of you, and I know a lot of people are scared to go live, right? Oh, one thing I forgot to tell you. So often in my videos, I will mention a 2 to 3 hour workflow, and I'll tell you why that is. So once you've reached your 800 or 1,000 followers, right? You can go live. Make it better. You can go live. And typically, you will do that for 90 minutes. You can do it for 30 minutes if you want, of course, right? But, so then we're looking at, I have to add this up, 9, 10, 12. Yeah, you're looking at about, I can't think this morning. So 30, you can add it yourself. It goes a little bit to 2 to 3 hours. Hi, Talavera. So when you go live, you of course you can choose to still do it for 30 minutes to keep your hours on the 2. But if you start going live, it can go to 2 to 3 hours. And if you choose to go live twice a day, then those hours goes up. But our business is based off at 2 to 3 hours. What you choose to add to it, hey Linda, is up to you, right? The non-negotiable is the 2 hours. The non-negotiable. So that is why I always explain this to people, because people don't understand. And the one thing about our business is we are very clear. Hey James, how are you? Thank you. And the main thing that people do not understand is that it is to generate an income. And then I explain to you the automated part of your business that works 24/7. So that is why if I explain everything to you, it starts making sense, right? And then we also, one other thing that I have to tell you about that's really important. I can actually show you here that you guys can see, because there's nothing like seeing, right? You become part of this community for free. You see there are 23,100 members in our community. In that community, up here you see classroom, digital growth community. You click on the classroom. And this is resources, training. This is in addition to your actual program. Now see what we have here. 9-day legacy run. We're busy with this one. This is where you get a video every single day to keep you on task in your business. That's why I say you know exactly what you need to do every day in this business. So everything you do, you click on here, you watch the video. You click on here, you watch a video. Every single day, you get a video. There's nobody else that does this. And here we show you how to get started. So the moment you get access to this, you follow this. We have a content vault. How about that? Let me show you. All these viral hooks, unlimited attention grabbing hooks, more video hook idea, 21 hooks, how to make 30K in 90 days, truth bombs, $900 in daily pay hook ideas. It goes on and on and on. That's our content vault. You have access to this. We have tech help and call replays. We have 2 Zoom calls a week to help you with any tech issues that you have. And you can ask somebody in the community, of course, 24/7. Social media training. Now remember, this is just in the community. This is above and beyond our formal training program. Look at all these videos that you can watch at any point in time when it suits your schedule. That's social media training. How to make 6 figures in 6 months. And that becomes so easy nowadays. In the beginning, when we started, we were, that was a big deal. Now it's becoming a norm, actually. Then we have mindset training with Laura St. John often. So we focus a lot on this because mindset, to achieve success in your business is 80%. Free webinar details and resources. We have a free webinar every single week where we invite people to come to our webinars where we explain in detail what our business is about, how you can make 10K in 30 days, how you can use 4 apps in your business to generate an income, how you only need your phone and Wi-Fi. You can work from anywhere. We invite people all the time. If you become part of my email list, I'll send you the links automatically. If you can't attend the webinar live, I send you the replay because you're on my email list. Mentoring Zoom replays. That's where we have mentoring Zoom calls every week. These are all the same videos every day that we've already done. Let me show you the calendar in our community of events. Let me go here where it actually, Monday, well, it's going on to next week already. Monday, mentoring Zoom call, legacy builder training. If you purchase a $900 program, you get access to our 7-figure mentor, our coach for mentoring, which is a huge deal, live interactive coaching and training. Let me go back and show you this week here so that you can see. What is today's date? The 14th. So we do have a webinar today. It was yesterday, I'm sorry. So we have nothing today. Yesterday we had 3 things going on. We had a mentoring Zoom call. We had free webinar. We had tech support calls. We had so many things going on yesterday. So that was awesome. Hi, Tosin, how are you? So the next week's schedule, you can see there, those are all the Zoom calls that you can hop onto at any point, which is absolutely outstanding. So this is the community you become part of where you get endless resources, tools, training, you name it, it's here. So I wanted, hi, work with Mara, how are you? So I wanted to show you how important or how that community looks like. And that is unrivaled in the industry, that you get that training, support, mentorship, you get the tools, all the tools in your tool belt to be able to succeed. And with our business, it's so beginner friendly. As I showed you, every single day you get a video that tells you exactly what to do. Um, what I mean by live interactive training is most other products that you purchase out there has a, a 2.1 version, and if you want an upgraded one, you have to buy the 2.0 version, 2.1, 2.2, whatever the hell it is. And if you want the latest one, you have to go with 2.3. It's all pre-recorded videos and it stayed the same. So if you want access to later information, more knowledge, you have to buy that. With our program, oh my goodness, the good news is we change it as it happens. So you don't spend continuously money more and more and more to get updated information. Ours is hosted on Kajabi, which means when something happens, something changed, something gets updated, it's dropped into your program. So the next time you log in to Kajabi, you have updated information. You see how much money you're saving. You see the tools, the access you're getting. The access that you get is mind-blowing. People typically pay $5,000 for that privilege, for coaching, mentorship, support, or more. When you purchase one of our programs, you get access to that for free. So the amount of income that you save is just unbelievable. And you get continuous updates that in the digital marketing world is extremely important. We're all moving towards digital e-learning platform. That platform has exploded. We do about $1 billion a day right now in the e-learning platform. That is education, whatever is on the e-learning platform. And that is projected to be $1 billion a day in 2 to 3 years. That is mind-blowing. Everything is moving towards digital. Those traditional way of earning a living, where you get into your car, you commute to work, you sit there for 8 to 14 hours a day, get back home, that's going to change in about 10, 15, 20 years, if not sooner. It's going to change. So that is why you need to get in right now and position yourself so that you are already in momentum, on top of the wave, when everybody else realizes, oh, wait, there's a different way. There's a different way to do this. I can only work 2 to 3 hours a day and have my business work for me, and I have no cap on my income. None. The only cap you have in your income is you. If you're not doing your 2 to 3 hour things that you need to do to generate an income in your business, you don't, that's it. So your cap is your mindset. That will be it. If your mindset is right, remember 80% of your success in your business is absolutely mindset. So it boggles my mind that if I tell people that, and that's a fact, then people still don't focus on that 80%. They still focus on the 20%. The skill set is extremely important, right? Because we give you the skill sets, that 20%. But that 80% is mindset. And the moment Tony Robbins taught me that. Well, that's where I learned it from. But when I realized that, I knew that I had to focus my energy on that. And that's exactly what I did. And the moment I did that, things gained so much more momentum, so much quicker. Because that is the secret. That is also the secret to happiness, to in your relationship. If you focus on your mindset, the rest happens. So in other words, you can also call it 80% is psychology. That's pretty much what it is, right? And 20% mechanics. Now, if you know that 80% of your success in life, in business, in a relationship, whatever it is psychology, why is it that people don't focus their attention there? They focus on the mechanics, thinking what I mean by that is people will purchase all these different programs thinking that that is the solution. And those people that purchase all these different programs, they are not working on the 80%, the psychology, because they don't realize it's them, it's mindset. So they will keep looking. That's why I changed jobs so many times throughout my life. I didn't realize that it was 80% psychology. So the moment I did, things started to change for me because it was my mindset. That is why, as I said, people jump around often because they think it is the program. It is not the program. It is the person. And of course, sometimes you absolutely have to jump. But what I mean by is people would purchase a program, do it for a couple of months, and then go to the next program. I'm not talking about that. Well, I am talking about that. I'm not talking about those that have started a program and it's just not working for them. It doesn't meet their needs. I know that because I started in affiliate marketing. So, because I didn't know any better. So in affiliate marketing, you can only earn 15% to 50% of the profit. And I wanted to change that. And I was still working a lot longer than 2 to 3 hours a day. So I switched to this program. It was a proven blueprint. We know the conversion rate of our sales funnel. We know what it is. It's 1 out of 20 people buy. In the beginning, it might be a little bit more than that, maybe 1 out of 30. Until you gain momentum, then that drops to 1 out of 20. Some people in our community is like 1 out of 7. That is mind-blowing. But we know the conversion rate because we have a proven blueprint. So the things that we teach, hi Angie, the things that we teach in our program, we know work because we've tried it. The person that developed our program made her first million in 17 months by following this exact recipe to generate an income. This is what she did. 17 months every single day without falter. No excuses, showed up every single day. Now that takes some dedication, right? And resilience. But if this is what you want to make, hi Sabrina, if you want to be successful, this is what you need to do on a daily basis without falter. So if you are not making sales and if you are not successful, the first thing that I would ask you is, do you do your income generating activities? Do you do your 3 videos? Do you do your calls to action? Do you go live? Do you engage in the community and do you learn more skills? And are you showing up every day? And if the answer is no, then you know what you need to do to fix it. If you do all of this and you're not making sales, then you're missing a piece of the puzzle. That piece of the puzzle might be mindset, might be you haven't established trust or relatability with your perfect customer, whatever it is, right? But that is why. The blueprints are the same, the training is the same, the tools are the same, the resources are the same. That is the same. The difference is you in the business. So if it's not working, you have to work on the psychology of it. And that's the mindset. It's as easy as that. So guys, I'm going to hop off. Thank you so much to you guys that showed up. To you that may watch the replay after a while on YouTube. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I appreciate your time. And if you guys have any questions, thanks Holly Jill Bouchard for following me. So I'm just talking to you. I'm streaming live to YouTube as well. Don't forget to hit that bell to get a notification when I go live. I always appreciate more followers. Thanks for that, Holly. Um, and most importantly, if you need any more information about this business, the worst case scenario is you waste 2 to 3 minutes of your time. The best case scenario is you change your life forever because we give you a vehicle, the means to go from where you are now to where you want to be. That dream vacation, a bigger house, a better car, just more income, whatever it is for you. This blueprint is the vehicle to get you there. So please feel free to comment on any of my videos. We don't do DMs. We're always very specific because there's too many cases that people copy accounts like on TikTok. So we don't want you to get entangled in an account that is not authentic. So we always communicate it by email, and the way to do that is to go to my profile or just go to blueprinteveryday.com, drop in your email. You will get an email from me. Remember to check your spam folder because sometimes it ends up in there. And then if you have a question, you just hit reply to that email and I will answer it personally for you. Because I know people sometimes have questions and I love to answer it for you because I just don't believe that there's any stupid question. I really don't. And I know people are kind of wary to ask, but imagine if this could change your life and you could start earning 900 a day paid directly into your bank account. Imagine it. Just let your mind go there for a moment. How would it change your life? So do not be bashful to ask a question, is what I'm saying. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me. I really appreciate your time. Have an awesome weekend. And I'll be back 4:30 Central if you want to join me. And I go live every morning, 9 a.m. Central. And I'm kind of seeing if the 4:30 time slot is working. So for now, I will also go live at 4:30 p.m. Central. So the more you can share, the more you show up, the more you tell other people about it, the more I will appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have an awesome weekend. Take care.